Sup Takus, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. Alright, so we're starting on a fresh new day here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn down the volume of my TV because it might echo through my headphones into the mic. So give me a sec. Didn't realize how loud it was. Anyway, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna bugger off outside for once. Yeah, go figure. Because we're gonna go ahead and get a couple more heart containers before we head out onto our adventure towards, you know, the plot of the game. So, it's been a while since I last recorded. I'm heading in the wrong direction. Oh well, at least it's just to the right here. It's been a while since I've been able to record or do much of anything because of how often I work. But, trying to get this done, so... poke at it. We're actually finally gonna start seeing some combat. Whoa, what the... Huh. On the, classic controller, this ZR button is also the C down button. That's gonna be something to get used to. Alright, anyway. If we come over here and we take a look-see around, if I can figure out which one is Z, you can see there's a hole down there. We're gonna go ahead and jump down that hole. Because, down here, we can get into an actually somewhat challenging fight. If you're any good at Z targeting and avoiding attacks, then this shouldn't be too much of a problem. The only issue you can run into here is that sometimes the other Dodongo over there can kind of corner you along the side. This one, the one that you're trying to fight, as you can see, he was starting to head over to me. So if he aggroed onto me, that could have been a problem. But right now, he seems to be just aimlessly walking around, which is working out good because I didn't have that. I didn't have nearly this amount of luck during my practice runs. So there you go. And they drop a large amount of rupees too when he killed them. But that's not why we're down here. So we're gonna go ahead and finish off the other one. So whenever you attack one, he always seems to slide in like the same general direction. So when you attack him from the right, he'll spin left, so just start walking left. Attack him from the left, he'll spin right, start walking right. You'll be over there, get to the tail in no time. Jump attack, and they'll be dead in a few short hits. Fortunately, we don't have that great of a weapon right now, but that will be rectified much later in the game. There we go. We'll go ahead and get a full set of 100 rupees while we're down here, and as you can see, magical chest appeared, so let's grab that. 100 rupees, that's pretty nice. And we'll go ahead and... I'm having a hard time controlling the bunny hood on. I'm just gonna take that off. What's in here? What's in here? Can't wait! Oh! And yet another piece of heart. So now we have yet another heart container before we even head out into the first temple, so that's pretty nice. Alright, now that we've done that, there's also a tiny little thing we can do over here. There's not much of a real point to it, but we can check it out anyway. You can see that there's writing on the wall here. And if you pull at your ocarina and play what's written on the wall, the Skull Kid drawing up there will throw some rupees, so there you go. I think there's a couple of those around Termina. But, you know, they don't usually give you that much, but sometimes the wall Ocarina things have, references to the previous game. So, like, that one was the Pillar of Fire, or whatever it's called. So, there you go. So now we're gonna kill time and wait until about 3 o'clock so that we can attempt the Postman's game again, because now that we have the Bunny Hood, we'll actually be able to beat it in much easier, so... We'll just wait here, kill some time, and there's actually something I can show off if we follow the postman, so we might also do that in a bit. But let's just wait until that happens. Now, some of you are probably wondering, why don't we just go in now, since, you know, the postman's here? Well, fortunately, we can't play the postman game right now, because right now, it's nap time for him. Even if we talk to him, he'll be like, according to my schedule, it is now my nap time. If my schedule is disrupted by even a few seconds, letter delivery will be delayed. Public service is very hard. Yeah, that's one hell of a life he lives, so we're just gonna wait outside. At 1 o'clock, the postman will head out, and we'll get to see that the doors glitch out when they open for some reason. Like, the texture that's on them, it's not really there. the texture that's on them gets replaced by the model, the thing that's supposed to be there, the regular door. But we're just gonna follow the postman here. There's nothing particularly special about what we're about to see, but you know, it's kind of related to the Anju and Cafe quest, so we'll go ahead and just see it really quick. There's actually a lot of things you can do in this game, which I always really liked, is if you follow around certain characters who you can jot down in your notebook, they do always seem to go according to, you know, what's going on in their storyline and their side quest line, and man, you're walking really slow to this place, you know that? So, we're about to see. If you remember, Anju does mention she does get a letter from Cafe, and this is the scene where she gets it.
Yeah, what is this?
I have delivered this to you!
Wait, this letter, where did you...
From the postbox?
That's not what I meant. From the postbox where?
From the postbox somewhere.
That's not what I mean. Please tell me.
It's a secret.
I must know.
He just looks at her for a bit, he's just like, yeah, no, I'm not telling you. What a jerk. Aren't you aware of the situation going on, man? I guess he had some kind of arrangement of confidentiality arranged with, Cafe. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna meet him back at the post office now. Now, at 3 o'clock on the first day, and I believe the same time on the second day, I don't think he can on the third day, he'll be doing his little training thing. Talk to him wearing the bunny hood, and...
4, 5, 6... Whoa, those ears!
Oh, they're fake. You startled me. Don't disrupt my training. In my mind, I'm running for exactly 10 seconds without looking at a clock. I was in the middle of mental training. You may make fun of me, but this is quite difficult. Will you try? Sure, why not? So, now, wearing the bunny hood, normally the clock disappears at like 3 seconds, I don't remember. But now, it stays here permanently, so it makes getting this a lot easier. You just have to keep in mind that when you hit the button, you probably even heard it in the mic, that there's a slight delay in the reaction of the game itself, so you want to hit it slightly sooner than what you think you would have to. Now this is really hard to do when you can't see the time, because you can't even really tell when you should hit it earlier if you're hitting it too late, so... But with that, we got yet another piece of heart. So, that's a big part of his little thing here done. So you see, we get the training award, and this is part of the Anju and Cafe quest, and as you can see, there's something on the third day, but we won't be able to do that for quite a while. There's a few people we won't be able to help for a bit as well. These two are actually at the same time, and I'll explain that when I explain that. You'll notice that we're also missing 2 people. One of these 2 people we can add right now, basically. But by right now, I mean 10 o'clock at night. So, I'm gonna fast forward through time, and I'll meet you guys in the Curiosity Shop for the first time. It's... the fast forward song of time always made me think that he was getting violently sliced apart or something, but he's just turns out to be fine. Anyway else, I'll use the magic of editing and meet you guys in the Curiosity Shop at 10 o'clock, because that's when it opens. Alright, inside the Curiosity Shop now. If we talk to the guy, if you talk to him with a mask on, he'd be like, sorry, I don't serve masquerade or whatever. He looks kind of familiar, doesn't he? Look at that armor back there. That looks kind of reminiscent to something as well. Tonight, I got nothing to sell. I kid you not. Can I buy something? Well, I don't have anything to sell him, but I think he usually buys, stuff in bottles, but we don't have one yet. But the only reason we're here is to add him to our notebook. And with that, we only have one more person to add, but we won't be able to do that for a little while. So what we're gonna do now is deposit all our rupees and save the game, just so we can start fresh on the first day. So we'll go ahead and deposit 200. I don't know how this man manages to avoid the prospects of time, but you know what, I'll take it. And what I'm going to do here, before we save, is I'm going to save the game, and I will meet you outside of the entrance, outside of the Woodfall entrance from Clocktown. In between that time, I'm going to go ahead and collect 200 rupees, as well as get the title deed from the DQ in this town again, for a reason you'll see later. So, with all that said, let's get all that done, and I'll meet you at the Woodfall stuff. Finally, we're progressing out of Clocktown in the 4th video. Okay, meeting you guys outside in Termina Field by the Woodfall entrance of Clocktown. As I said, I collected the land title deed from Clocktown, as well as 200 rupees, though we don't necessarily need them, but we are finally advancing forward out of Clocktown, finally. So, let's go ahead. Let's make our way to the swamp, the first location. Maybe we'll figure out what's going on. Oh, is that a cow? And yeah, I'm gonna be using the bunny hood a lot. And once he got his power, thus unfolded the tale of Link coming into Termina. Well, let's just continue on here. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the Deku mask, because why not? We're heading towards the swamp where the Dekus live, after all, so... So in here we can find some more of these basic Chew enemies. I believe, yeah, Tattle does the same thing, where she can tell you what they are and whatever. These guys always respawn, they're basically just around so that you can collect items, so... They're kind of like... They're free resources for health and magic. So it's pretty great. So over here... Oh, I did not mean to do that. No, whatever. Might as well show us off then. And it floats back and we can read the sign now. So over there is a swamp shooting gallery. We can't do much about that right now, or much with that right now. Look at that, Tingle's hanging about again. And before we head to Tingle though, there's actually a hole by a tree here. It's not very important. It's basically just here so you can collect some rupees. So you can find, I think it was 20 rupees. You can find 20 rupees? I think it's 20? 20 rupees inside that chest, so there you go. So that's pretty much all that's down there. Well, let's go ahead and talk to Tingle and get the map for this area. Oh yeah, if you want, you can hold the Z targeting button. You can kind of go into like a third-person bubble shooting mode. It doesn't really have a purpose, but whatever. And he goes on the same spiel he does the first time. Because, you know, we went through time. He's like, oh, this is the first time we talked. Hey, how are you doing? Alright. And if you happen to not have 20 rupees, there's 20 rupees down the hole so you can buy the map. How convenient. Thanks, game. I already had 200, but whatever. These are Tingle's magic words. Don't steal them. And just to show this off because I can, there are many opportunities in this game where you can fall through the floor. It's not permanent or anything, but if you do it right, every time you warp through a zone, you can cause Link to fall through the ground. There's a place you can do that in Clocktown as well. It's just a little thing. Nothing really special about it, but you know, it's there. We get a nice cinematic view of everything, and before we do anything, first thing we're gonna do is run over to here to this owl statue. Whack it. And he opens his wings. And, you know, they'll have much more importance later on. They're already pretty useful right now, but they become even more useful later. The first thing we're gonna do before entering that building is pull out the deed here. Talk to this DQ. Thanks for stopping. You're not from here, are you? I sell magic beans to Deku scrubs, but I really like to leave my hometown. I'm hoping to find some success in a livelier place. But to open a business in another place, you need to go through the proper channels first. Do you know what I mean? I kinda do, because I can help you there. Oh, that's the townland title deed. I wish you'd let me have that. I'll give you this land in return. Deal? And with that, we get the swamp title deed, and it's green and everything. Nice touch. Now, in a way, this is kind of like a side quest in its own. It's kind of like the title deed side quest. You can slowly progress with it as you progress through the story. Go figure. But pretty much every time you give a new Deku a new deed, it allows you access to a heart piece. This one's hanging out on the roof here. That was an awkward way to get up, but whatever. Another heart piece. Man, we are getting a lot of these early on. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and head in here and figure out what this place is about. Tourist information.
Blimey, where's he? That spoiled child off playing hooky again. A child his age has no business searching for fairies. Oh, welcome. Well then, why don't you show me the pictograph you've taken?
I don't have one. Holy crap, that guy has eyes! I've never noticed that before. In the goggles, you can actually see his eyes. Holy crap. Got tiny eyes, man.
Oh, is this your first time entering the pictograph contest? Well, the Swamp Tourist Center is currently holding a pictograph contest. It's open to all ages from children to adults. For nice photographs taken in the swamp, a free boat cruise will be awarded as a special prize. So, would you like to enter our contest? Oh, but to enter you must first take the boat cruise. Boat cruise reservations are handled at the window over there. If you're interested, go for a ride.
Alright, well. Ticket off is closed. Man. Now what are we gonna do? If we can't use the boat, we'll go ahead and use the Deku's ability. As I showed off at the very beginning of the game, he can skip across water. Now, even with this ability, we won't be able to go that far. You can pretty much just get as close to the potion shop, and that's about it. Because if you try to go any further, you probably noticed when I was walking into the tourist shop building that there's a giant Octorok blocking the way. So, unfortunately, we can't go any further past them, because we can't kill them. Not yet, anyway. Not on our own. So let's go inquire at the shop and see what's going on. See why the tickets aren't available. Always really like this area, and this building's really cool too. And if you played Ocarina of Time, these are pretty familiar faces. How they got here in Termina and left Hyrule, I don't know. Thought they were dead.
Are you by chance a boat cruise customer? How unfortunate. Colm has gone into the woods out back looking for mushrooms. Now that I think about it, she's a bit late coming back. Say, could you go find her for me? Yes, it's easy getting lost in those woods. Ask the monkeys that live there.
And if you try to buy anything, you won't be able to, because we don't have a bot. Oh, careful there, lady. You gotta slam your big old nose into the desk. And also, see if I can do this. Oh, man. I don't know why. I've always liked trying to land in those pots. It doesn't do anything. It's just they're pots. That's about it. All right. Well, whoops. It's not the button I pressed. Thank you, game. There we go. Let's head into the Lost Woods. Woods of Mystery. Sorry, the Lost Woods equivalent.
Follow me.
Now we gotta follow these cute little monkeys around. How many monkeys can I see? How many monkeys are around me? I forgot to read the sign outside, but if you read the sign in the entrance, it says beware ferocious turtles, and, well, those are them. They are pretty ferocious. I don't even think, oh yeah, we can, but whatever. I was gonna say, I don't think we can take care of them yet, but yeah, we can.
Oh, wow, help me! I was just busy minding my own business, picking mushrooms when BAM! I got hit from behind! That pesky skull kid. Did he think an old egg wouldn't recognize him if he hit his face? Oh, ow, to think he's that powerful. Now I can't even move. Don't you have anything that gives you energy?
Unfortunately, I don't.
What is this? You're no help. I say you're not at all what you make yourself out to be.
Hey! I am a hero. Can you not see the hero's shield on my back? Whatever. But exiting through any of these entrances will lead you back to the... Well, exiting through any of these exits will lead you to the entrance, so... Let's go tell Kotake what happened to Colm. Maybe she'll be able to give us something that can give her a hand. That is the wrong side, Link. Link, you're gonna have to cooperate with me here. Alright. Nope. Alright. This controller is really giving me a hard time. Okay. Let's go.
Welcome. My potions work very well, they do. What's that? That skull kid got a comb? That's ridiculous. If it's just a skull kid, then what harm could he possibly do? Oh? Well, if that's true, then take this potion to her. This isn't good.
With that, we get a bottle of red potion. Not only do we get a potion, but we also just got our first free bottle of the game. Believe it or not, that's actually pretty damn important. He's like, go take that to her, it's an emergency, go help her, and then she just slowly starts to fall asleep. Well, you can't go do it yourself? Sheesh, you're lazy. Ow, my face. I really like the inside of that place too, and she's like drinking tea and stuff. Just nice little details. Alright, so back into the Woods of Mystery. Let's read the sign this time. Beware ferocious turtles. There you go. I don't know why. That sign always puts a smile on my face. So we're just gonna follow the monkeys again, so we'll fade it to in front of Kotake. And magically we're back. Alright, so let's see if we can actually help out this time.
Ah, that color, that smell, that's definitely Kotake's.
Sheesh. You just swipe that and Link's just like, alright. Just holding out his hand there.
Oh, feel the energy flow! Colm is revived! You saved me. I'm the Swamp Tour Guide. I run the boat cruise, so come by if you want a free ride.
There you go, and we've helped out. So weird that I can press a button and whatever. Anyway. This controller trips me up. Whoa! Monkeys. What are you doing? Get out of the way! How many... Anyway.
You have strange powers, no? Me be watching you.
Lately, the swamp filled with poison water. Temple above waterfall strange. Brother go to temple. But brother no able to find temple entrance. Temple for DQ only. Brother captured by DQ, now in palace. Help!
And I can show this off. If you have the bunny hood, you can actually keep up with these guys, and a little interesting thing happens here. Just keep up with them here. And they just disappear. They're gone. What magic is this? What sorcery? You, stop it. Stop doing what you're... Well, alright. Okay, I'm getting my ass kicked by freaking... Anyway. Yeah, I don't know, whenever the other area map loads up, they kind of just, like, disappear, so... That's something. So we can talk to... Koum here. Or Katake. And she'll be like,
Colm told me all about it. So did you take the boat cruise yet?
no, but we're about to. And we'll go ahead, now that we have a bottle, we can actually buy the potion. So, might as well just drink that up really quick. There you go. And our hearts are recovered. There you go. So, meeting you back at the tourist information place, you'll see that her big ol' nose and eyes are sticking out from this point.
Oh, thanks for what you did back there. And a special deal just for you. I'll let you take the cruise for free. Ah, yes, we've got a special going on right now, so we're giving this out for free.
And we get the pictograph box. You can shoot only one photograph at a time, but you can retake it as many times as you like.
If you take a nice picture from the boat, take it to the fellow over there. Alright, the boat's leaving.
So let's just go on a peaceful little boat cruise and take a look around.
Please enjoy the swamp's journey to your heart's content.
Hello, little chime that plays and stuff there too. So we get to listen to this grand music. And we're not going to take a picture here at all. We're just going to enjoy the scenery of the strangely textured walls and the... Huh, I never realized how ugly that looks. Oh well. Most of the game looks really nice, but these have like those really weird outlines on them. I don't know. Oh. Huh, whatever. But yeah, we get a nice view of everything around here, and there's a frog over there. Huh. There's also... Whoa, there. There's also a sign on the flower. With use of the boat, they kill the Octorok somehow, and whoa. You'll notice that the water has changed color, and everything looks kinda, sorta... not proper. Now we're having a Deku Palace! And unfortunately, I'm gonna be teasing you guys here, because we're not disembarking and heading there just yet. We're gonna take a route all the way back. But don't worry, this is worth it, trust me. It'll all be worth it in the end, because not only will we get to see... Look at that, there's new enemies up there. Enemies we've never seen before. At least I don't think so. Yeah, pretty sure those are new. Maybe we also get to see this place. Keep this spot in mind for later. As well as another giant Octorok. Get out of the way. Such pretty scenery. Sound effects there too. It's like, it sounds like somebody's rowing, but there's nobody else on the boat with you.
Well, welcome back. If you're ever in the mood, come again.
But with that, we obtained the pictograph item. So if we just head outside here, if you remember, the guy was kind of mentioning how somebody was looking for fairies, and he's too old for a child to be doing that. We know of an old child who's looking for fairies, and he's floating right above us. Can I please just... I always make the mistake, because, like, I'm so used to, like, C button equips, like, using the C button again to use the item itself. But with this, you turn into a different shape, and then you use the attack buttons to do everything, so it's just kind of throws me off sometimes. But anyway, God, I did not hit that button that time, I swear. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a picture of Tingle here. as he's spinning and being happy. We'll go ahead and keep that picture, and we'll just head back really quick. So, we're gonna take this picture of Tingle to this guy.
Well then, why don't you show me the pictograph you've taken? What? That's my son! Eh. Is he still doing that sort of thing? Ugh, how humiliating. This guy, he's my son. As old as he is, he's still doing some pretty silly stuff. I guess I spoiled him too much when I was raising him, but he really is a kind-hearted boy. Well, thank you for going to all that trouble. This is just a small token of my gratitude.
With that, he gives us a heart container. Or a piece of heart.
But could you tell my son something for me? Could you, please ask him not to go outside in that outfit anymore?
Yeah, I don't know if I could convince him of that. Well, no matter how hard I tried, sir. But with all that, that's about it. So we're gonna call a part here. Sorry guys that we're not really seeing anything super exciting, but next time we'll be heading towards the Deku Palace and we'll start progressing, making proper progression through the story. So with that, we're gonna say via Owl, and I'm gonna say, this has been Bluebomberimo. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, have a great day. Camera slowly zooming and it's quite creepy. This song just doesn't end ever all freaking night. Why is the camera slowly zooming in? This is kind of eerie in a weird kind of way. Link is also confused, he's like, who is that guy? It is getting closer, never ending. Why won't the camera stop? This is really odd. I don't remember the game ever doing this before. It is still going. How far is it going to zoom? Oh my god, I've been singing for 3 in-game hours. That might explain why my voice is already tired.